Hello, welcome to Blade Men on the Draw. Today I'm going to give you a deck profile on Salamangreats, and I'm going to try to make this as budget oriented as possible since people are running things like Psychic Wheeler and Infinite Impermanence. So I'm going to start off with Lady Debug. Lady Debug, whenever you normal summon her, you can add one Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand, and you can use her to link up to Banelinks. Banelinks only requires a level 4 or lower Cyberse monster, so that's a plus right there. She's good for opening hands, and that's about it. So try not to use it in the mid game. Now Gazelle, Salamangreat Gazelle, that's a really good card that you actually combine it with Salamangreat Spiny. Spiny is another one. These two go intertwined with each other. You can activate their effects depending on what they do. You usually will send Salamangreat Spiny to the graveyard to activate its effect to special summon itself whenever you have Salamangreat Gazelle in the field. That way you have 2 level 3s, but Salamangreat here says that you can special summon this card whenever a Salamangreat card is sent to the graveyard, and you can special summon itself whenever this card is normal special summon. You can send one Salamangreat card directly from your deck to your graveyard. And yeah, you usually send Spiny, so Spiny special summons, and you can use the XYZ to get Mirage Stalio. Next up, we have Salamangreat Foxy. I would add one more of these, and then you have Salamangreat Fowl. The Fowl usually just special summons whenever you normal special summon from anywhere, and you have Jack Jaguar and Salamangreat Falco, which is one of each. Jack Jaguar, when he's in the graveyard, you can add one. You can reshuffle any of the Salamangreats that's in your graveyard back to your deck or extra deck and special summon him wherever a Salamangreat points to. Falco, you can just bounce one of your Salamangreats from your deck to from your field to the hand, and you can special summon that card. Or when he's sent to the graveyard, you can actually set one Salamangreat spell or trap card from your graveyard. Foxy, whenever he's normal summon, you can grab the 3 top cards from your deck, reveal the one that you chose that has to be a Salamangreat card, add it to your hand. Or when he's in the graveyard, you can discard one Salamangreat card, send it to the graveyard to special summon himself to destroy one face-up spell or trap card your opponent controls. Next up is Salamangreat Foxer, and Foxer goes intertwined with Foxy because if you discard Foxer and then special summon Foxy, you can destroy Foxy with a spell or trap card, and you can special summon Foxer since Foxer's effect says that you can special summon this card whenever your opponent destroys. When you destroy one card your opponent controls. Now we're going to the spells. There's 3 Salamangreat Circles. Salamangreat Circles adds any Salamangreat card, a monster to your deck to your hand. And if you have one of those reincarnation cards, you can actually protect it with them, but that's useless. You're just gonna be searching with this card. Next up, we have Will of the Salamangreat. Will of the Salamangreat is just basically if you have a reincarnation, you can send this card to the graveyard, and depending on how many link rating is the Salamangreat reincarnated, you can special summon a Salamangreat to the graveyard depending on the link rating. It could be up to 3. And yeah, you can actually special summon one Salamangreat card from your hand or graveyard. And the next one is Salamangreat Sanctuary, which you can just pay 1,000 and just add more. Basically, you can add more attack, but that permanently puts one Salamangreat to 0 attack, or you can just reincarnation with 1 card. Then you have Fusion of Fire, which is considered a Salamangreat card. Doesn't matter, you can search it with any other card, you add it to your hand, and you can fusion summon using materials of your opponent, including a Link or a Salamangreat. This is really good for like mirror matches, so you can just use both of the cards your opponent controls, which is pretty amazing, and you know, for mirror matches. And if not, you can just break a Link summon by just using 1 Link monster your opponent controls, and that's about it. And now for the stables, we got 3 Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave, of course, send 1, banish 1, and the rest. Twin Twister, of course, you discard 1 Salamangreat monster, you activate the Salamangreat monster effects because it's in the graveyard. You can activate multiple effects and destroy 2 spell and trap cards your opponent controls. It's also a really good combo with Foxy, since not Foxer, since Foxer can special summon itself after you destroy 1 spell trap card your opponent controls, after you discarded her. Now, Breakthrough Skill, of course, this is my substitute for Infinite Permanence. You have Salamangreat Roar. Lost Wind, of course, I run 2 Lost Winds. This actually special summon, you can set it again after your opponent special summons. You got Salamangreat Roar, Rage. Rage destroys monster depending on how many monsters your opponent control, how many monsters you have that have a reincarnation. You can choose one of them to destroy. Judgment, you know, negate anything. Solemn Strike, I would change these 2 to Solemn Strike, even though Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment are pretty good. Next up, we have Salamangreat Rage. Salamangreat Rage is destruction. If you have one of those reincarnated, depending on how many the link rate of the reincarnation, you can destroy up to that number, and it does not target, which is one of the most amazing effects that this deck can have. And then next up, we have Lost Wind. Lost Wind, of course, negate the effects of a monster face up that's special summoned, and half its attack. And if you do that, well, whenever your opponent special summons, you can set this card directly from your graveyard to your field, so you can reuse it again. Not the same turn you set it, but hey, it's recyclable, so this is a pretty good card. Next up is Salamangreat Roar, the negation card you have here. This is basically Infinity Barrier, and whenever you do reincarnation summon, you can set this card directly from your graveyard directly to your field again. But when you use it a second time, it will be banished and won't continue on to be recycled. So I recommend you actually just use a Salamangreat Wolf to recycle it. You have 3 breakthrough skills that will use Impermanence, but I don't have Impermanence, so breakthrough skills is pretty much the good one I have here. Negation during your opponent's turn or your turn, so you can play whatever you need to do. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. I mean, it's common, it's everywhere, structure decks, you can find it anywhere. That's the cheapest card you have right now for Negations. Next, we have for the extra deck is Borreload Dragon. Borreload Dragon is your beater. Then you have the infamous combo of Update Jammer and Transcode Talker. Of course, if you use Update Jammer to summon Transcode Talker will special summon Update Jammer from the graveyard. Or you can just use Borreload, but using Borreload for this effect is pretty, well, you're pretty much a... So, you special summon Update Jammer and you connect it with the other one, so they both gonna have 500 attack and defense. And the Transcode Talker can attack twice, and whenever you destroy a monster, Update Jammer will eliminate 1,000 of his life points to opponent. And during the battle phase, only once per turn, everything is negated, and everything is original attack will continue on to its original attack. So whenever you're going to attack with this card, you pretty much have to definitely win with it, otherwise it will be a shame if you don't. Next up, we have 2 Salamangreat Yugioh, and then 3 Salamangreat Wolf. Unfortunately, I don't have the other one. The other one, of course, I'm proxying Salamangreat Wolf because I don't have the other one. The other one was, well, it costs pretty much expensive right now, even though it's a rare card. But every time you activate Wolf, the effect of Wolf stays whenever you normal summon or special summon whatever fire monster, or I think it's Salamangreat monster to where it points to, you add 1 Salamangreat card from your graveyard directly to your hand. Or if you use it for reincarnation, you can use it to add 1 spell or trap that's Salamangreat directly from your deck to graveyard to your hand as well. And Banelinks, whenever you use Banelinks, whenever you special summon, you can add 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary directly from your deck to your hand. And whenever your Salamangreat is going to be destroyed by battle card effects, you can banish it to not be destroyed. Mirage Stalio is MX Saber Invoker, special summons directly from your deck, and you can send 1 other card. So basically, when you special summon this one, you can actually add something like Gazelle, and Gazelle continue on to plays. But whenever he's used for link summon for a Salamangreat monster, you can shuffle 1 monster your opponent controls directly back into the deck. Unfortunately, it does target. And Bagusto, and of course, Tarot Tapir, of course, is going to negate anything in the effects of the field. Next up is we have the Chimera. The Chimera is just basically a beater, does nothing else. You're not going to do with the second effect since you don't have another link Chimera. And yeah, guys, that's about it. That's the extra deck, and I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that like button, make that like button your... And yeah, guys, I really hope that you liked the video, and next time we're going to be making a deck profile for Dark Magicians and a deck profile for the rest for like Zombies, Felgrand, and so on. So stay tuned for those, and a little bit of a battle for showcasing the decks, how the build works. And I hope you like it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I hope I repeated this one more time, and I hate myself. Don't forget to hate yourself as well, and peace out.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out.